You wouldn't believe how many dream home features end up collecting dust. After walking through over 100 homes post move in, I can tell you this: the so called must haves that everyone has, they're usually a total regret. So, remember that massive wine room that everybody swore you would regret if you did not put it in your house? Yeah, I've stood in a lot of empty wine rooms since 2012 when I started selling real estate. They look gorgeous on the plans. It's great for your housewarming party, but rarely do homeowners actually use a wine room. They're one of those high end essential features in a luxury home, but until you move in and you really start living there, you realize it's just a waste of space and it was a waste of money for most people. Then a lot of people will jump on what we call the trend trap. And it's features that sound fancy, but a lot of times they go untouched and unused in a home. Pot fillers. I personally have said, I think it'd be great to have a pot filler, not to have to lug the water over. Most people never use that pot filler. I think it might be partially habit that you're just so used to filling up the pot at the sink and carrying it over that once you've set it down, you're like, oh yeah, I got a pot filler over here. But most people I talk to never use their pot filler. Double dishwashers. Unless you just entertain a lot, having a double dishwasher probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yes, on holidays when you have the entire family over, everybody wants that second dishwasher. But for most people, that space is just wasted having the second dishwasher in there. Having a gift wrapping station. This has been one that's took off the past few years. And unfortunately, again, usually it's just sitting there collecting dust and it goes unused. Now, poor space planning for some of these fancy features. I see living rooms that are too spread out to really make people feel connected if they're sitting together in the room. You've got media rooms that are tucked away in a basement where nobody really wants to hang out and enjoy a movie. You'll have formal dining rooms that are just like really, really formal, and people feel like it's stiff and too formal and they don't want to go in there to sit down and eat. I also see kitchens that have features that totally disrupt the flow of the kitchen for people who actually use their kitchen to cook. Now, I know one family last year, they spent over $20,000 just to fix the layout of their dream home and create a better flow between the rooms. So, what do real families use every single day? They use cozy, open living rooms. You don't have to have a massive, great room, but enough space to where you can fit a couch, a love seat, a couple of chairs. People want kitchens that work with a smart, functional layout as well as plenty of storage. Drop zones by the door for bags, shoes, keys, things that we walk in the door and it's like, where do we put this stuff? And last, people want a flexible space where their family can be together, whether it's indoors or outdoors. So the truth is, it's not really about avoiding formal spaces, but it's about planning your home around the way you really live. If you're thinking about building a home or if you're thinking about remodeling, don't waste your money on features that you're not going to use, and make sure you follow me for more real estate tips.